Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make millions and millions of dollars here in Offroad Outlaws. So as you can see, I've just started a new account. I have no money. I guess I have $30,000, which it starts me with, and I'm going to spend all of that on a vehicle. Alright guys, so I am going to try to make $1 million by the end of this video, and I'll show you guys everything I do to make money. The first thing I'm going to start off with is just buying the cheapest vehicle so that I have something I can drive without spending too much money. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy this for $8,000, and I'll spend the rest of my money upgrading it. So as you can see, I've upgraded the engine power this much, and I still have $8,000 left. And what I'm going to do with this money is I'm going to buy a few more of these, and I'm going to make sure it's glossy paint. I'm going to go ahead and buy it, and I can only buy one at the moment. So I'll go to car menu and I'll sell it for $9,000. So this isn't a very big glitch. It's $1,000 every time. So I'm going to start out doing this a few times just because I don't have very much money. And once I get around $20,000, then I'll switch over and start doing something to make a little bit more. Alright guys, now I have $20,000. That took me like a minute. So I'll just come here to upgrades and spend the rest of my money upgrading it. I'll finish maxing out that, and then I will max out weight. And now what we're going to do is come here to play and then single player, and we're going to come to Woodlands. Now that we're in Woodlands, all we have to do is get 50 gold so that we can go to the desert, because we can make lots of money in the desert. And these spawn right here quite often. So we're just going to come here, and I already have 35 gold. We only need 15 more until we can go to the desert. So I'm just going to leave the map and rejoin and hope it spawns there again. Alright guys, it looks like it's here. I just joined into a new one, and 17, we now have enough to purchase the desert. So we can just come here to play single player, and now we have 52 gold, so unlock now. And this time we can go to the desert, and I'll show you guys where to go here so that you can get a lot of gold and money. So over here I do not see any, but there's usually some crates around here. They spawn here quite a lot, and since there aren't any over here, there could be some on this side where I spawned. I spawned on this side. There's one right over there. As you guys can see, it is right in front of these trees. And there we go. 29 gold, $1,200. And now I'll come up this way, because sometimes there will be one that spawns up here, and there is. So now I made $1,800 and almost 40 gold. So we aren't making a ton of money, but we're making lots of gold, and we only need like 40 gold to get $9,000, and I'll show you guys how to do that in a moment once I get a few more crates. Alright, so we got a few more, and as you can see, I didn't make a whole lot of money. $28,000 isn't terrible, but it's not a whole lot. I did get some gold though, but we don't want gold, we want money. So I'll show you guys the best way to convert gold into money to make the most amount of money with gold. So the best way to do it is to just come here to dealership and go to quads and do something similar to what we did with this four-wheeler right here that's $8,000. We need to make sure it's glossy and buy it for 40 gold instead of $8,000, and then sell it for 9,000. So we're going to go back and just continue doing it with this quad right here until we have no more gold left to spend on it. We'll just buy them, and you always have to remember, make sure it's glossy. So this one is, and if it's not, just select a color that is, which all of the ones I have so far have been. This one is not, and this one is not. So just make sure it's glossy before you buy it. And as long as it is, it's not a big deal if you accidentally purchase it with money instead of gold, because you can just sell it and you'll actually make $1,000. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy two more until I don't have enough gold. Alright, I did accidentally buy one with my money, but that's okay, I'll just sell it anyways. So we'll go ahead back through and sell them all for $9,000. I'm going to try not to sell my first one that I've been driving, so then I'll lose some money. Alright, this is the one I've been driving. It's worth $26,000. So, as you guys can see, I now have $82,000, which is quite a bit because I haven't even been doing this for very long. I was in the desert for a little under 10 minutes, and in total, I haven't spent much more than 10 minutes, like 12 to 15 minutes total, and I've made $82,000. And so far, if I sold this, I would have over $100,000. So, I guess we're about a tenth of the way there. But once we get a little bit higher up, we'll have some more money and we'll start going quite a bit faster with some more methods I'll be showing you later in the video. But first, I'm going to head back to the desert and get some more crates. Alright guys, I just spent another like 5 minutes out in the desert and this is what I made. I made another 160 gold, which I'll go ahead and buy these quads now so I can get some money. Alright guys, as you can see I now have $132,000 and this fooler is worth $26,000. So if I go ahead and sell it, I have almost $160,000. So now I'll show you guys the last glitch I'm going to be showing you today, and it is probably the best glitch. So you can make the most money doing this one. What we'll do is come here to trucks and we'll go to this one right here. We'll click monster and then we'll click sport and then we'll click buy now. $150,000. As you guys can see, I can now sell it for $263,000. So I just made over 100,000 and now I'll do it again. So once we make $150,000, we can easily get to $1 million. Oh, I just did that. Okay. And make sure you don't do what I did. Make sure you switch over to sport. You do make a little money if you go click monster and then sport. I don't know why. That's kind of weird. But it adds like $20,000. Otherwise it sells for $240, which is still almost $100,000 profit every single time. But yeah, as you guys can see, you can easily make millions of dollars if you do this glitch over and over. So it took me the longest amount of time just to get to 150,000, and if you go to desert, that should honestly only take like 10 or 15 minutes to get $100,000. So now I'll just buy a few more until I have $100,000. Alright guys, I now have over $1 million. It took me about 20 minutes today to make 1 million. Started with $30,000 and no trucks. So if you guys do all of this stuff that I showed you, or if you're even starting with a little bit more money than I did, then it should be really easy for you guys to become a millionaire here in Offroad Outlaws. If you already have 150,000, then you guys can just go straight to the last glitch I showed you and just go up and start making millions and millions of dollars. If you are starting pretty low like I did, I would recommend going to the desert like I showed you, in collecting crates and then buying the $8,000 four-wheelers. Also, if you are a member or an elite member, you guys can get 3 times as much money in gold that you get in crates, so it'll take you a lot less time. And if you're not a member, if you don't have the membership, then go ahead and join my Discord, which is linked down in the description below. I just gave away an elite membership to one of my Discord members. It's free to join my Discord, and I'll be giving away another elite membership once we get 50,000 subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on your chance to win a free elite membership. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all for today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you do drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And with all that said, I'll see you all in the next one.